More local news now. A sex offender moving next door to preteen girls in Beaver Dam has sparked a new law about where they can live.
Michelle Fiore explains.
Convicted sex offenders live in this River West neighborhood. Over the years, there's been a battle between the city and suburbs about living restrictions placed on sex offenders. This new law has now made it an even playing field. Before this law was passed, it was up to local governments to decide where sex offenders could live. Now it doesn't matter which community it is. The new state law requires sex offenders live more than 1,500 feet from any school, daycare, park, place of worship, or youth center. To make sure that happens, Senator Van Wongard says when offenders are released to neighborhoods like these, multiple agencies will be involved in placing them. A problem came up in Racine when agencies weren't sharing with each other.
They were being put out on supervised release to a group home, and this individual had battered senior citizens, and they put them in a neighborhood that was the epicenter of a whole bunch of senior citizens.
If the victim was elderly, there's an additional restriction. The offender can't live within 1,500 feet of a nursing home or assisted living care facility. If the victim was a child, the next door neighbor cannot be a child's primary residence.
We have to be sensitive to that too, but we also have to make sure that we create an environment that is a safe environment for our local communities, and that different communities don't become a collection point.
This also says that an offender should move back to the same county where he or she used to reside unless it can be proven that there's no place in that entire county for them to live. In Milwaukee, Michelle Fiore, today's TMJ4.
And the law also states a sexually violent person who lives within 1,500 feet of a school or a park is not in violation if that school or park was built after the offender moved in.